Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Nothing to See Here podcast. Hi, it's Frankie.
It's Hannah. And Amanda, your painting is making me cry.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you actually like it? I was so worried that you hated it.
No, I love it. It looks just like our Bean Boy, but that's not why it's making me cry.
Why?
The smell of the paint is bringing me back to when I did theater, and now I really miss performing.
Aw, I'm sorry, but yes, oil paint does have a very lingering set design theater smell.
Yeah. I was like sniffing it in the car and as my mom and I were driving home, and I'm like, it smells like the theater.
It smells like the theater. I've been listening to as some of I don't know if we've talked about it on the podcast, but I'm sure some of you guys know that I'm going through my playlist alphabetically on my phone, and I'm at Lin-Manuel Miranda, so I've been listening to the Warrior soundtrack, and I want that to be on Broadway so bad. You guys know what I'm talking about.
I
Yeah.
don't know the Warriors, like the movie The Warriors.
Yeah, he made a soundtrack, like a concept album
Like
based
the
on
gang
yeah,
movie.
yeah, but he made them women. Like it's good, and there's like Busta Rhymes is on it. Lauryn Hill, like
Lauryn Hill.
yeah. It's awesome, Frankie.
There's a lot of big names.
Like the star power, yeah. Joshua Henry.
I wonder if he's trying to get it on
I think
Broadway
he is.
from behind the scenes, because he definitely has that power.
Oh, he sure as hell does. I think it would be really cool to see it too. But that's just me. Not everybody liked it, but I liked it. Yeah.
There would definitely be enough people
Yeah.
to fill some seats.
Yeah. I don't think it has like the staying power of Hamilton. But I definitely think
Probably not.
I definitely think it could be around for a while. But it's hard to like have a musical that's like that, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been listening to the Warrior soundtrack. So
I love that you're like only halfway through the alphabet.
I know, and we've been doing this for 2 years. What does that tell you?
You have too many songs.
Yeah, I know. How can I pick just a few, Frankie? I have to have them all.
You don't have to.
I definitely do. So Hannah, you did like the painting. Okay, good.
Yes,
I was so
I
worried for
love
a
the
minute.
painting. I'm sure the next time you come to my house, it'll be hanging up on the wall with the rest of the dog portraits.
Hannah will I don't know, if you want to, whenever this episode comes out, you can post a picture of the portrait.
I will share Waffles' portrait on the Instagram. It won't have to be a surprise. I won't have to keep it hidden since it's my dad's Christmas gift, and
Right,
Christmas
yeah.
is in like 3 days.
Yeah. And we record months in advance.
Yeah, this is going up in 2026.
Speaking of Christmas presents, that's Hannah's Christmas present to her dad, Frankie.
Yes.
I got a Christmas present from you, and you got
did
one
get a
from
Christmas
me.
present from me. We did. We exchanged our gifts last night.
We exchanged gifts. Let's start with you. What did you receive from me?
You got me. I don't remember what year it is from, but you got me the WWE encyclopedia. That is super like they don't make it anymore. And I love it. It's amazing. I haven't like started reading it yet, but it's pretty great.
Yeah. I kind of did that not only because I couldn't take you to the WWE holiday thing this year, but also because we've been on your case about you not reading as much as you should.
Fair though. I am gonna read, but like this is gonna take. It's 415 pages.
Yeah, but it's about
readable text.
Love.
I'm reading a book about wrestling right now. I gotta like in the new year carve out some time to be like I'm gonna read this time each night.
What happened to Pretty Little Liars? I thought you were reading that.
Oh,
I finished the second book.
Oh, okay. You're on book 2 of a million, or book 3 of a million.
I alternate between What's the word I'm looking for?
Wrestling and fiction and
No, I
nonfiction?
alternate between fiction and nonfiction. Yeah, so I don't burn out on either.
Mm.
I will say I'm very interested to get into and I'm taking a break on um not a break on Pretty Little Liars, but that's not going to be my next fiction book. The next fiction book has already been picked because I was talking about it with somebody else, and we want to know. I was talking about the massive differences between Pretty Little Liars, the series, and the books, like just so far.
Mm-hmm.
And another series, as we know, that has massive differences between it is like Wicked, between its book series and the
You
show.
didn't borrow them?
No, we have the first one. We have the first one, so I'm going to read it. Jen has the first one, so
Yeah,
I have all of them.
Are you just reading Wicked book 1?
I'm going to start with book 1, and if I like it, then I'll read the others.
I will say, like, it is Wicked. The whole series is a rough read.
It's a lot.
But also, as
It is a
Amanda
lot.
knows, I like to complete things, so I might just like, even if I don't like the first one, just read the whole series because I fucking started it.
I think the thing that was the hardest for me to get over, and I'm saying this just because anybody else who wants to read this, I always give this warning to my clients too. Alphaba, like, so the first book is all about Alphaba. If you're reading the, like, the full 4-book set, the second book is about the offspring of Alphaba. And at one point, there is rape in that book.
It's in the first chapter.
Yeah. So, like, just be prepared for that.
Definitely look up content and trigger warnings for every book.
Yeah. That's a rough read. That it took me a little bit to get past that. But especially because it's kind of important. Like, super important, actually.
Yeah.
But the Brides of Maricor, like the Oracle of Maricor, like the Maricor books, the last 3 that technically are part of a different series but still have to do with, like, Wicked, like a sequel series. Those are great so far. I really like them. I'm on the very last one, The Witch of Maricor.
I think, Amanda, what I'm going to do with the encyclopedia, though, is I'm going to read, like, a page a day. So it'll take me more than a year. And some days I'll read more, but at least a page a day of it.
Okay, that's cool.
As I read my other books as well.
Everybody is, like, in there. I made sure to get the newest version available.
I looked at it, it's from 2020.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
like,
the newest I could find.
Yeah, I think it's the last year they published one. It's insane how many, like, deep cuts are in this book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do my research, sir. Speaking of research, you did your own research.
I did. What did you get? What did I give you?
I got so our readers know.
Our readers.
Listeners.
You're reading this podcast.
Reading has ruined my life.
Look, guys. Hannah will talk about it, but I've been out of it this week. Like, real out of it. I have a UTI. Like, my back hurts and my brain's just been hazy. So
she showed up to the wrong Eaton Park for dinner tonight.
We'll get there. All right. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, I got Laboon, who's a whale that the Straw Hat Pirates meet very early on. After they immediately after they enter the Grand Line. So if anybody is just watching, like, the live action, Laboon will probably show up in the live action when season 2 comes out. But Laboon is great, and Frankie got me a plushie with him, and he has Luffy's. I can't. I'm coughing. He has Luffy's.
She's so excited she died.
Mm-hmm.
He has Luffy's Straw Hat Pirate symbol that is painted very crudely on him. But it was very cute, and he's gonna go right next to my little mini ship of the Thousand Sunny, which, I've been saying this forever, but whether or not people take me up on this, y'all should watch the goddamn series.
The last 1,000 episode series I watched took me a year to get through. I don't know if I have it in me for another one.
What was it? What did you watch? What did you watch? I
I
need to know
watched
now.
the original Dark Shadows.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. That
And I
is
watched the first like 5 seasons too, where it wasn't the supernatural gothic drama I know and love.
Okay, well, this
That
is
took me a
better.
year to rewatch.
This is better. So, and I rewatch One Piece all the time. I've probably gone through everything that's been out, like, ooh, 8 times now. So, also, I have to pay attention because I don't watch the dub because I'm not a degenerate because the dub sucks.
here's the thing. Unless Jen wants to watch it with me, then I will have to watch the dub. Because I do most of my TV watching while I'm doing other things.
Jen, if you want me to approve of anything that you do for the rest of your time, watch One Piece with
Jeez.
Frankie.
The rest of time.
Also, Jet falls asleep to One Piece. So, if you're gonna adopt Jet.
Oh, we'll see. Jack can learn to fall asleep to Golden Girls.
No, she cannot. How dare you
You don't know
try to
that? She might
How
be a
dare you
huge
try and
Golden
put
Girls fan.
how
She
dare
might
you
be a
try to put
huge
that on
Golden
her?
Girls fan. She might love the Golden Girls.
Doubtful.
Everyone loves the Golden Girls. How dare you?
Oh, Amanda.
I mean, I love the Golden Girls, but there's no way that Jet loves the Golden Girls.
You don't know this.
I
I
do
think
know this.
Jet would love the Golden Girls. Who doesn't love Betty White?
I don't know. I don't think she'd be a fan of Betty White's character. If she's gonna be a character of a fan of any character, it'd be Sophia.
Be Dorothy.
No, it'd be Sophia. Dorothy may be brutally honest, but Sophia has some fucking bangers. So, Hannah, would you like to pick on both me and Frankie now?
Ooh, yes. Who should I start with?
Start with
I don't know
me
why
because you
I'm
already
being
kind of
picked on.
revealed it. You'll find out. I know.
All right,
Okay,
can't
we'll
wait.
start with Amanda. So I had to pick up Waffles' portrait tonight. So I texted Amanda last week and I was like, hey, can we meet at the Waterworks Eaton Park so I can pick up the picture? Amanda texts me back, yeah, where do you want to eat?
Nice.
Nice job.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was last week. Tonight, Amanda texts me and she's like, hey, my mom and I are at Eden Park. And I say, okay, we're like 5 minutes away. We'll be right there. I'm surprised because normally I beat Amanda anywhere.
Hey, to be fair, that's not my fault. I'm normally on time for my own shit if I have to be there. Like in college, I was on time for like everything. But I can't drive places. So, not making excuses. I'm just saying I don't have full control over my time schedule. But this one was my fault, yes.
Yeah, my mom and I get to the Eaton Park. And we walk in and we automatically go back to the dining room and look around for Amanda and the peanut gallery. They're not there. They went to the waterfront and not the waterworks.
Oh,
Yeah.
yikes.
Yeah, thank you,
I
Frankie.
did go back in my text to make sure nothing auto-corrected and
Nothing did.
it was my fault, but no, I said waterworks. So my mom and I technically beat Amanda and the Peanut Gallery to dinner tonight.
By 20 minutes, but I'd like to point out we got there
You
pretty
said
fast.
20 minutes, and it was 20 minutes.
We meant 20 minutes.
It helped that there was a Steelers game on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
so we just laughed at you guys for like that whole 20 minutes. Me, my mom, the wait staff.
Wait staff?
Yeah.
Ugh.
They're like, that actually happens a lot. You would be surprised.
See? Yeah. I don't know. I never go to the waterworks for really anything. I go to the waterfront all the time. That's where Frankie takes
Here's
me to
the
see movies.
We said
True.
the water works because it's halfway between my house and Amanda's house.
I don't pay attention to maps. I don't drive, so I don't need to.
Never get lost with Amanda, I guess is the moral of the story.
I mean, Frankie can vouch for this. I'm pretty shit with directions.
True.
I know that.
Even if we have a GPS like up.
Yeah,
I'll
because you
forget.
give the directions too late, or forget you're the one giving
I
directions.
forget it. Yeah. Brian learned that the hard way, and thankfully he just laughs about it. But he's like, "Man, I need to start pulling out my own phone and doing this because we'll be talking and we'll be like lost in conversation. I'll be like, "Oh, you should have turned there."
You remember 5 miles back?
Yeah.
You missed the exit.
Should we
Wasn't
get
as-
this episode started?
Yeah, this was not
Yeah,
as
we
bad
should.
as I thought it was going to be.
This is the best Barbie movie we've watched.
Frankie,
Yeah.
this is the best Barbie movie, period.
Yeah.
That's really disappointing, Hannah.
It's all downhill from here.
I don't know.
Hannah,
I like Fairytopia. I think Fairytopia might be better.
I don't know about that.
Frankie will be the deciding factor here, but I think Fairytopia and Mermaidia, yeah.
Welcome back to Barbie Land tonight, besties. We're talking Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper. The greatest Barbie film of all time. As you may guess by the title, this film is based off of Mark Twain's famous novel, The Prince and the Pauper. And Barbie's version is probably one of the best Prince and the Pauper adaptations out there, even if it doesn't follow the source material all that closely.
No, the Prince and the Pauper, the Disney one isn't that bad, and that's pretty close to the source material, kind of, a little bit, maybe. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've watched that one.
I don't know if I've ever watched Disney's version.
Got Mickey Mouse, surprisingly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, we're not talking Disney tonight, so keep those thoughts canned for 30 years from now.
I think technically, I don't know.
It's
if we
not an
covered that.
actual movie, so we're not going to
Yeah.
cover it.
Oh, okay.
But we should keep those thoughts canned forever.
We can't bring the Mouse House into this. We're talking Barbie.
No, it is a film. Well, it's a short film. All right. Anyway, Barbie.
Barbie. This is a very important Barbie film, as it's the first ever musical.
Wasn't ready for that.
You weren't ready for it to be a
I was
musical.
not ready for it. But, can I tell you what? I watched this movie on Facebook.
Yes. Yes, I did too.
I did not. I bought this movie.
This movie is, as of now, if you're listening to this, as of December 21st. So when you're listening to this in 2 months, who knows? But as of December 21st, it's just up on Facebook for free.
Honestly, one of the best experiences I've had watching a film for the podcast.
There were no ads.
No ads. You know, there
It
were
didn't
like
buffer at all.
Chinese subtitles at one point, but
It didn't buffer though. That was great. It was a great
no
time.
buffering, no issues, no ad pop-ups.
I mean, I don't get that either, but I also pay for my shit.
Amanda, you do know I drop a link to these films in the Google Drive, right?
You have a Google Drive?
For
I
the
did not know
podcast.
that.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I link all the films in
Well,
the
as
Google
as a
Drive
fan of
for the
Disney,
show.
as a fan of Disney, if it's not on Disney Plus, then I'd want to have it anyway, you know. Except for the documentaries, they suck. But same thing goes with Barbie. Like, I want to have access to these, and like, yeah, technically I have the DVD of them somewhere in here, but I wasn't digging around my house or digging for a DVD player. Although I guess I could have used my PlayStation.
I'm just gonna speed run the film background because a lot of it's the same from the first 3 Barbie movies. Arnie Roth has once again composed the score for the film, and the 7 original songs were composed by Amy Powers and Megan Cavallari. Speaking of the score, all the music was performed by the London Symphonic Orchestra and the Czech Philharmonic Chamber Orchestra. Ilana Lesser and Cliff Ruby returned to write the script, and William Lau is in the director's chair this time. He's going to come back quite a few times for Mattel moving forward. We're going to be seeing him a lot.
Yeah, we like him.
So Princess and the Pauper was released on September 28th, 2004, with Lionsgate Home Entertainment distributing their first Barbie film after buying Artisan Home Entertainment. The film then premiered on Nickelodeon on November 14th, 2004.
Yeah, it did. I remember this. I remember when all the Barbie movies premiered on Nickelodeon. It was a huge thing.
Mark
Yeah.
it in the calendars. No one else is allowed the TV at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah. I remember this. Up until I think Barbie and the Island Princess, I watched them premiere.
Kelly Sheridan returns as Barbie, or in this case, Princess Annalise, Erica, and the narrator. Melissa Lyons and Julie Stevens provide the singing voices for Annalise and Erica, respectively. Alessandro Giuliani is Julian. Mark Hildreth is King Dominic, with Mark Luna providing his singing voice. Kathleen Barr plays Serafina and Birdie. Ian James Corlett is Wolfie. Ellen Kennedy is Queen Genevieve. Pam Hyatt is Madame Carp. Brian Drummond is Nick. Jan Rabson is Knack and Midas. Lee Talker is Ambassador Bismarck. Gary Chalk is Hervé the Horse. And the one and only Martin Short is the legend, the See You Next Tuesday icon, Preminger.
Continuing the tradition of the villain being played by just the biggest actor there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is the last time they're going to have a big name actor as the villain.
Oh, that's so sad.
Let me double check.
I know. I believe the next one is Fairytopia, and the villain is not voiced by a big name actor.
Is Fairytopia next? Oh, I'm so excited. I thought it was the Magic in the Pegasus one that was next.
No, I believe it's Fairytopia.
It is
Well-
Fairytopia. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, Frankie. Oh, are you ready? Are you ready to meet Bibble? Fuck.
Oh, I can't wait for Frankie's thoughts on Bibble, but that's for another day. Martin Short was actually nominated for an award for his role of Preminger. He was nominated for a DVD X Award in the Best Animated Character Performance category. Sadly, he did lose, which I feel he was robbed.
Who won? Do you know?
Did not look that up. No. So people really love Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper. Its critical response when it premiered was pretty much all positive, and today the film has a cult following, and for a good reason. It is the best Barbie film ever. All right. Are we ready?
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
Kathleen Barr,
Mhm.
who played Serafina and Birdie, plays the villain in Fairytopia. So
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't say that out loud. Oh, weird fun fact. In Norwegian, this film is titled or like known as Barbie Princess and the Poor Girl.
Wow, brutal language.
yeah, I
That
like
was
it.
on the Barbie movie wiki.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
All right, are we ready to crack in?
Yes.
For the first time ever, we don't have any framed narrative. We just jump straight into this world, into this movie.
Thank God.
Oh, wait a minute. I do. The next time we get like a famous person who's playing a villain, it's Duchess Rowena for the 12 Dancing Princesses.
That's not for quite some time.
Yeah, that's number 9.
Yeah. So, in a faraway kingdom, long ago, 2 identical baby girls were born at the exact same time. They're not twins. They're not related in any way that we know of. They're just somehow identical. One of these girls was born into royalty. She was named Annalise. And the other girl was born into a peasant family. And her parents named her Erica.
What this sounds like to me, not to ruin this movie, but it sounds like either Annalise's father fucked Erica's mom, or Erica's mom's husband fucked the queen.
Okay, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Annalise obviously was born with a silver spoon in her mouth. She had all the luxuries that one would expect a princess to have. Erica, on the other hand, had to become a seamstress to get by after both her parents died, and we'll learn soon enough that she was left with a massive debt. But leading such different lives, there was no way these two would ever meet. Except they did, and this is that story. So this kingdom is broke. The gold mine has run out of gold, and Queen Genevieve wishes she could discuss this matter with her trusted advisor, Preminger, but she can't as he's away on a business trip. Then, then an idea hits her. Marry Princess Annalise off to the neighboring kingdom, as young King Dominic is looking for a wife. In the next scene, we see Annalise being fitted for a wedding dress. With her is a royal assistant, and he's reading off a laundry list of things that she has to do for the day. He's very much giving White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. He's running around like we're late. We're 5 minutes behind schedule. Annalise, she ignores this man, steps down from the Taylor step riser, and just breaks into song. And this
Yeah,
shocked you, Frankie?
I was not. My notes are. I see. These are my notes. I see. We did away with the framing device. Followed quickly by, "Holy shit, we have songs this time."
Yes, the first original song of the movie is called Free, and this is the I Want song. Annalise just wants one day to herself so she can be normal. And then the song cuts to Erica in the dress shop. She too wants a day off and to be out of debt. This is where we learn that Erica's parents borrowed money from the dress shop owner, Madame Carp, who gave Erica's parents money so that they could feed Erica. And since
We all
both her parents died, Erica has to work the debt off as one of Madame Carp's seamstresses.
we also get a super brutal line from Madame Carp where she says when they talk about like your parents shouldn't have borrowed that money, and Erica goes, "They did it to feed me," and Madame Carp goes, "Their mistake," and leaves.
The characters in this film are such icons, all of them. At the rate Erica's working, she's never going to get out of debt because Madame Carp keeps putting like interest on the debt, which that's too real. Too real for someone with student loans right now. Oh, and we also learn in the I Want song that Erica wants to be a singer. That's her dream job. The song continues on. Erica and Annalise are duetting from afar, and when the film cuts back to Annalise, we learn something very important. It's that she's in love. She's in love with a man who isn't King Dominic. We're soon going to learn that this man is Julian, who is her tutor, and they've been pretty good friends for quite a few years at this point, I assume.
Also not as handsome as King Dominic. Although, I mean, they're
They're
CGI dummies.
they're
But
both the same man. I don't think I could tell them apart, really.
I can.
Good for
They
you.
are both the same model.
Julian looks weirder.
Is it the
Also,
ponytail?
I don't think that's it. I think it's his face.
they're both. I did see this. They're both Ken.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ken's finally here.
Ken has arrived.
Ken is finally here in the movies. All right.
Took a while.
What's he been up to? What's he been doing? Why has he finally showed up to work, huh?
There's no gingerbread boy this time around.
There is no gingerbread boy. That is upsetting, but
Ken showed up instead.
yeah, we got Ken. That's fine.
Well, Gingerbread Boy was technically in the lore, Gingerbread Boy is Ken's brother, Tommy, his little
Yeah.
brother. So Ken finally relieve this child of child labor.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was trying to say. While Annalise is upset about the arranged marriage and would rather marry for love, she is willing to marry King Dominic for the good of her kingdom. And then the song ends, and we get to cut back to the royal gold mine. And guess what? The gold didn't run dry all on its own. Nay, nay. We see two dumbass henchmen who are mining in the dead of night and stealing what little remains. One of these henchmen is even stupider than the other, because he puts a geode into the mining cart. They don't know it's a geode full of like amethyst. It just looks like a rock at this point. I'm bringing this up because it's going to be important later. Anyway, enter the true villain of the story, Preminger, and his evil poodle. Preminger is the one responsible for stealing all the gold from the kingdom, and he goes straight in to the banger of a villain song. How can I refuse?
Frankie, what were your thoughts on this villain song?
Fucking creepy.
Yeah.
This man wants to
mean-
marry the princess.
Yes, the evil plan is as follows: become super fucking rich, marry Princess Annalise, and become king, because he'd be a hero by making the kingdom rich again with the money he stole from the kingdom.
From the kingdom. Which, by the way, if they were able to drain the gold that quickly or whatever, like, the kingdom wasn't long for this world.
No, because we hear he's been planning this for the past 10 years. So
Get
let's
it?
say it
But-
takes like a year to plan and come up with the idea. That means it took 9 years for two dumbass henchmen to drain the mine.
Yeah,
It's a lot of time for two guys to mine, though.
You're right, so it would take even less time for a whole group of miners.
yeah, exactly.
True.
So this country was not long for this world anyway, based on the gold. So, like, he, in a way, did them a favor
Yeah.
by being like, dude, we can't just have one export that we rely on, you know?
Annalise was marrying King Dominic no matter what.
Yeah, that needed to happen regardless.
So Nick and Knack, the henchmen, they tell Preminger some very bad news, which is Annalise is engaged, and she's going to be married next week. Preminger hits us with a new plan: kidnap Annalise, keep her hidden until King Dominic goes away and the wedding is forgotten about, and then Preminger can find Annalise and marry her. Plan got creepier, didn't it, Frankie?
It did. It got worse. It got worse.
It's now the next day. In the palace, Annalise's cat Serafina is napping on one of the thrones. Midas, the poodle, enters and he goes to bite Serafina's tail, but she's too quick and smart for him. The scene leads to Midas revealing to Seraphina that Preminger is going to take over the throne soon, but Seraphina doesn't really believe him. So Midas just threatens her and chases her out of the throne room. The animals talk in this film, but not to
Only,
humans, just
yeah,
to themselves.
only to each other. So that
Yeah.
makes it a little bit more normal.
Yeah, like this is the first Barbie film to have no fantasy elements. Like there's no magic or anything like that. This is all kind of grounded in reality. So the animals talking to each other fits in that. No fantasy. King Dominic finally makes an appearance. He's here to meet with Queen Genevieve and Princess Annalise, but he's here in secret. He's disguised as his ambassador's page. He's here to see and meet Annalise before the wedding because he doesn't really want to marry a stranger. Annalise is up in her room. She's studying Fool's Gold when Julian comes in to fetch her. And he is very cold with her. He's very formal. And it's because King Dominic's people are here, and he also has a crush on Annalise, so he's pretty upsetty spaghetti that she's getting married.
He fell in love with her, teaching her about rocks, I guess.
Yeah.
Is this the scene where we see her doing her fucking geology?
Yes. She's like, I identified this. It's not gold, it's fool's gold. It's iron pyrite.
Nice job, I guess.
So back in the throne room, the Queen, Dominic, the ambassador, and Preminger are all talking about the wedding. The ambassador's like, do you have a date in mind? And the Queen's like, yeah, next week. Need that money now. But when Preminger hears the wedding date, he freaks out. He thought he'd have a couple months to kidnap Annalise. He has like a day. Now, Annalise should be on her way down to meet the ambassador. The Queen tasked Julian with going to fetch her daughter. But instead of going to the throne room, Julian sneaks Annalise out of the palace to venture into the village. And they also bring her cat along, because of course they do. The poodle follows as well. In this scene, Julian is flirting real hard. He shows Annalise where he grew up. He gives her a rose. He goes to buy her a treat. And while he's away fetching a drink, Annalise becomes really depressed because she sees a family board up their home/business and then walk away with everything they can carry. It's a great reminder of the kingdom's financial struggle. But this depression does not last long, as Annalise hears beautiful singing from nearby. It's Erica. She's singing a song called Written in Your Heart. And her cat, Wolfie, is holding up a tip jar, which Madame Carp promptly steals the money out of. Then we get to learn that Wolfie barks like a dog. And finally, Annalise comes over and gives Erica a tip. The girlies meet and they realize they're identical. They introduce themselves. Erica soon realizes Annalise is the princess. And then they break into song. Best song in the whole film.
Most iconic.
Most iconic. I'm pretty sure I sang it for like a solid 5 years after this film came out. To this day, it's still in my head.
I would agree with that. Also, if you got the dolls that like
the
you got
singing
both of
dolls.
them, they
Yeah.
sang to each other. Yeah.
Yep. I
Yep,
had
yep, yep.
those. My parents went hard on the Princess and the Pauper.
Yeah, I had the
Barbie-
castle. I had
Barbie
the
dolls
carriage
for Christmas
I
that year.
got I got the princesses. I got the princes. I got the two cats and their little kittens. Yeah,
Did you have the big Seraphina cat that if it would talk while you
Yeah.
watch the movie?
Yes.
I love that thing.
Yeah.
I will say, even I recognize this song.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know where I recognized it from, but I did recognize it.
You probably recognize it because it was in all the commercials on Nickelodeon for this film.
Perhaps.
Obviously, this is I Am a Girl Like You.
Which, I gotta say, I feel real bad. Like, Erica's like, I'm an indentured servant, and, like, I can't live the life I want to because of I owe this debt to this lady, and my life sucks. And then you have fucking what's the princess's name?
Annalise.
You have Annalise going, yeah, man, people bring me my breakfast in bed every morning. My life sucks so much too.
She can't read her science book in the library because she
It's,
has royal duties.
it's fucked, Annalise.
No, while their lives are vastly different, they're both dreamers. That's what makes them identical. Or what makes them the same, not identical.
Yeah, they're the real fucking same.
So they become besties, which this is girlhood right here. Just meeting a random girl on the street and be like, yeah, we're friends now. The song ends. Erica says that if it wasn't for their different hair colors, then that they could be twins. Annalise proceeds to show off a birthmark on her shoulder. It's in the shape of a crown, and she asks Erica if she has one as well, but Erica doesn't. And this is also not going to be important later. Now, I don't know what Julian was doing for this
So,
entire song.
wait a minute. My question is, how convenient that a birthmark just looks like a crown?
Amanda, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I have a birthmark in the shape of a Z. My initial is birthmarked on me.
I don't know. Is this how they picked rulers back then? If they had a birthmark that kind of looked like a crown? Oh, you must be
I
like...
feel like they've chosen rulers for less, so yeah.
I'm sure they have. Whoever can pull this sword from the stone. Whatever. I digress.
Julian comes back. He's carrying 2 beer steins, which he promptly drops upon seeing Annalise and her doppelganger. Midas the poodle ruins this lovely moment and begins chasing Seraphina. Wolfie follows to help Seraphina out. He barks at Midas, which freaks Midas out because he's like, why the hell is this cat barking at me? And Seraphina proceeds to throw a bucket of fish bones on Midas's head. So the cats are in love. And they have a better meet cute than most Barbie movie characters. Annalise and Julian must leave at this point, but not before offering an invitation to Erica to come sing at the palace someday. It cuts to that night. Annalise is in her room. She's passed out at her desk. Seraphina is lounging in her adorable kitty cat bed when she's lured out of the room by a mouse toy that she must catch. Seraphina gets trapped in a crate by Nick and Knack. And her cries for help are heard by Annalise, who goes to search for her cat. Obviously, this is a trap, and she's kidnapped by the henchmen. And she's taken to a cottage in the middle of the woods. Nick and Knack throw Seraphina out of the cottage. And Seraphina is the first to learn that Preminger is the villain of the story. And she learns of his evil plan as he just kind of restates it right in front of the cottage. Seraphina is able to get back inside with the help of Hervé the horse. She ends up being bucked off of him and up onto the roof. And then she climbs down the chimney, which she's very unhappy about as she gets super dirty. And, you know, this is a white cat, so she's not coming clean anytime soon. The next morning at the palace, the queen is looking for her daughter. She and Preminger are in Annalise's room when Preminger finds, quote unquote, a note from Annalise. This note says that she's running away so she doesn't have to marry King Dominic. And when King Dominic's ambassador learns of this, he is very displeased. He says the wedding is off if Annalise doesn't return by the end of the day. Julian is, for some reason, in the throne room when this conversation is happening. He's confused by the matter because he knows Annalise, and knows that she would never run away. Preminger hands Julian the note Annalise left, and Julian clocks something. The stationery smells of lilac. Annalise never scented her stationery with lilac. She loves roses. She's a rose girl. That's her signature scent. He knows that she did not write this note. So he's sus about Preminger right away. And he offers to help Preminger look for Annalise. But Preminger tells him no. So what does Julian do? He heads on down to Madame Carp's dress emporium to get Erica's help. His idea is to dress Erica up as Annalise and have her pretend to be the princess until Annalise can be found. And Julian, at this point, has, fully deduced Preminger's plan. It's kind of funny how he figured everything out so quickly and off vibes alone. So Erica and Wolfie are taken to the palace. Julian sneaks them in. He takes her to Annalise's room, gives her a blonde wig, and teaches her how to be a princess through song. The song is called To Be a Princess. It so desperately wants to be learned to do it from Anastasia. And during this song, Erica realizes that Julian is in love with Annalise. And that's really the only thing that's important about this song. The little montage ends. Dusk is here. The ambassador is calling the wedding off, and he does actually say, the wedding is off. She's not back, it's off. But Julian walks into the throne room with Erica, and the wedding is back on. King Dominic, still dressed as a servant, as a page boy, sees Erica as Annalise and falls in love at first sight. Preminger, he's pissed. Preminger is pissed. And he ends up being attacked by Wolfie as he's leaving the room. While he's leaving, Preminger drops a pine needle from his shoe. And it's a specific pine needle, as it's from the western part of the kingdom. That's the only place this breed of pine trees grows, which Julian knows, because Julian knows everything. So he's going to go out and investigate the western forest. But the queen stops him as she wants to know everything about how he found Annalise. Back at the cottage, Annalise is really, really trying hard to escape. Which it shouldn't be too hard because Nick and Nack are dumb as rocks. She ends up tricking them by dressing her cat up as a sheet ghost and then throwing the sheet over top of them. And she does manage to escape. She gets to leave in the wagon. Barely avoiding Preminger, because Preminger arrives at the cottage, and he knows that she's gone. Well, he thinks she's back at the palace, fully safe and sound. He doesn't know about Erica yet. He doesn't know what Julian has done, but he knows he has to go remount his stupid henchmen. And speaking of Julian, he's also managed to follow Preminger to the cottage. And then he stupidly makes a noise by breaking a board off a window, and Preminger finds and captures him. We won't be seeing him again till the end of this film. Annalise drives back to the castle. She identifies herself at the gate, but the guard's like, ha ha ha, you're funny. Annalise, Princess Annalise, she is eating dinner with the queen right now. I just saw her. You're an imposter. You need to go away. So the real Annalise gets sent away. She then travels into the village and she goes to a bar, which Madame Carp promptly walks out of, and she sees Annalise and she assumes it's Erica with blonde hair now. So Madame Carp drags Annalise back to her shop. And when she walks into the shop, she begins berating her other employee, which Annalise hates to see. She calls Madame Carp out on her behavior. She also reveals that she's the princess, and she's going to take her royal business elsewhere if she doesn't start being nice to her employees. Madame Carp just laughs in her face and then locks Annalise and the other employee in the dress shop and tells them they can't leave until all the dresses are done. This other employee, though, she believes Annalise. And together they come up with the idea to tie one of Madame Carp's labels to Annalise's ring and then send Serafina to the palace for help. Honestly, a sound plan. The next morning, Erica wakes up at the palace, or in the palace, and she quickly forgets everything Julian taught her the day before. The lady's maid comes in and with breakfast for Erica, and Erica just like proceeds to freak out over breakfast in bed. She's like, "Have some food, lady's maid. There's more than enough for like a whole family." The lady's maid is very confused. She's just like, "Okay, princess, do you want like anything in your bath? I'm gonna go draw your bath. Do you want bubbles, bath salts?" And Erica again freaks out. She's like, "I want it all." So while in the tub, Erica's cat Wolfie tries to meow. It is kind of adorable, but he can't do it. He's like, I just bark. And it's really cute. And Erica's like, "I love that my cat barks instead of meows." And she begins singing a song entitled The Cat's Meow. And it's Erica telling her kitty cat to never change and to always be himself.
And he should
Now, this
always be himself.
great advice. Great
Yeah.
advice.
I mean, cute. He's a cute kitty.
He is a cute kitty. But this song's also or this scene, not the song. The scene's a little creepy because King Dominic has decided he's going to tell fake Annalise that he's in love with her and that he disguised himself as a servant to see her before the wedding. This man nearly walks in on her in the bath. He like knocks on the door and then just straight up opens the door without waiting to hear anyone say you can come in.
Yeah, this man has never been told no before, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
No. Yeah,
Well,
no.
thankfully that he didn't go to the bathroom. It was just the bedroom door, you know?
He opens he doesn't even enter the bedroom door. He like just cracks it open, hears her singing, and just listens to her sing.
At least, you know, even in his luxurious life, he at least knew like that was crossing the line, like going in.
But he opened the door
Yeah, you're
and
right.
was going to. He was not waiting for a "you can come in." He was not waiting for permission.
Okay, well, you know, like I said, like we've said, he's very entitled, but he still knew, you know, there were some wrongs there, and he
He's
didn't.
on thin fucking ice is what
He
he
is,
is.
yeah, he is definitely on thin ice, but he didn't like, you know, he could be on much thinner ice. He could be through the ice. Let's just say that.
He leaves, he doesn't enter. He's just fallen more in love with Erica. And post-song, Erica is freaking out. She is just convinced that someone is going to figure out that she's not Annalise. She needs Julian to calm her down, except Julian isn't there. Like, he hasn't been seen since, like, dinner. Then Erica gets to meet Preminger, like, one-on-one, as he's tasked with escorting Erica to the throne room to meet King Dominic. Dominic, he's no longer in disguise. He's explained everything to the queen. He's like apologized for the weird behavior of dressing up as a page boy. And then Preminger and Erica arrive. The official meeting between Erica and Dominic is very awkward. Dominic is very excited because he's just like head over heels in love with Erica. But Erica is shitting bricks because she doesn't want to end up marrying this man as Annalise. Like, that's a little hard to explain. But Wolfie is there, of course. Wolfie followed Erica, and he instantly takes a liking towards Dominic, and that's a massive green flag. She also learns that Dominic loves music, and he plays the piano really well, because the queen asks him to play for the small group. He does ask Erica to sing with him, so we get the song If You Love Me for B, and then a montage of Erica falling in love with Dominic, because apparently he's not as creepy as we've made him out to be. Alas, shit has to hit the fan. And said shit is Preminger catching Serafina. He sees the clues Annalise has left and is able to track Annalise down to Madame Carp's dress emporium. Annalise still doesn't know that Preminger is the villain, so she willingly leaves the shop with him. I mean, he more or less drags her out of the shop, but she's not putting up a fight. Preminger ends up taking Annalise to the gold mine, where she finally realizes what's up. She gets locked up with Julian, and Preminger reveals his new plan. This is his third evil plan. Marry
He's
the queen.
adaptable, which is very good.
He is. This new plan is marry Queen Genevieve, kill both Annalise and Julian in a mine collapse, become king. He's going to show Queen Genevieve Annalise's ring to prove to the queen that her daughter is dead. And then he's going to imply that Erica and Julian are behind Annalise's death, so Erica could steal the princess's life and take over the kingdom. So he causes a cave collapse. And then he's back to the throne room. He busts down the door to the throne room and exposes Erica as an imposter, which the queen does believe, because Erica doesn't have a crown birthmark on her shoulder. Erica is now thrown in the dungeon, but her last words are to Dominic, and she asks him not to believe Preminger because he's the villain, not her. Which Dominic does believe. He doesn't think Erica's lying. He didn't go through a whole falling in love song montage for nothing. While in the dungeon, Erica sings a quick reprise of To Be a Princess. And then Preminger, we cut back to Preminger and the Queen. He proposes to Queen Genevieve, and he says he can save the kingdom from debt as long as she marries him. And we get a reprise of How Could I Refuse? And he steals the show again with his musical stylings. The Queen does agree to the marriage, though she is under a lot of duress. We cut back to the dungeon once again. Wolfie escapes through the bars in the window when a horse and buggy show up. It's Hervé the horse. We've seen him many times throughout the movie. He's the one who helped Serafina break back into the cottage, and he brought Annalise into town. And now he's back and getting help from Wolfie because Serafina, Julian, and Annalise are all trapped in the mine. Which, speaking of the mine, Julian is trying to dig his way out, but he can't do it. One of the rocks he hits flies through the air and ends up smacking into Serafina. There was enough force that it broke open. It's a geode. Annalise sees it. She picks it up and then tells Julian it reminds her of him because it's unassuming on the outside, but full of treasure on the inside.
Yeah, this was a rough pitch.
Ouch!
Look, I
Yeah.
don't really like the way you look, Julian, but on the inside,
I wouldn't have fallen for you had we not become friends first.
Yeah.
You have a great personality.
This was rough. This was a rough way to be told, "Hey, I'm in love with you."
I would
If
be
somebody-
so offended if
Yeah.
some dude did this to me. I'd be like, no, congratulations, I'm punching you in the face.
Congratulations. We're not even friends anymore.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible way to tell someone you love them.
Yeah, way to fuck up, girl.
She's lucky she's a princess. Okay. So Wolfie and Hervé have made it to the mine. And Wolfie can smell the trapped trio from above ground. And he also is able to smell another way in.
Did you call this Hervé? Hervé?
Hervé, whatever, close enough. I think I pronounced it like 3 different ways. So Wolfie can smell a secondary way into the mine. And by other way in, he just digs a hole in the ground, which opens up into a mine shaft.
Works for me.
Listen, we have what, like 15 minutes left of this film. We gotta go. While Wolfie is doing that, we see Preminger and the Queen preparing for their wedding. Again, Queen Genevieve is under immense duress during this.
She does not look thrilled.
In a little bit, we'll see her and like the priest, and the priest is like, Queen Genevieve, do you want to go through with this? Like the priest can see that she is not happy and is actually
like
trying to
concerned.
do something about it.
Way to go, priest. We need more of you. No, I mean, she did just lose her daughter, and she now has to marry this fucking douchebag. Like,
It's not good all around.
it's rough pumpkins for her. Rough pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
Sorry, it's not Halloween anymore. Rough candy canes. My
Let's
group
stick
members
to
told
rough
me I have to change
pumpkins.
it. I like rough pumpkins better, but my group members told me I have to change it because pumpkins doesn't work in winter.
Rough pumpkins is way better.
I know it's way better.
Why are you letting them bully you?
Yeah, you're
Not,
so
I'm letting
easily
them.
bullied over there. Come on.
I wasn't being bullied by them. I was letting them into my world. I was being a nice therapist. If they don't want me to say rough pumpkins anymore, I'll change it to whatever they think is more fitting.
Back to the
Yeah, rough
princess and
pumpkins
the
work
pauper.
way better.
There are no pumpkins or candy canes in this film.
I don't know. There might have been pumpkins. We didn't see
There
what's
was a
growing in the palace
watermelon.
gardens. Fuck, rough watermelon? What?
There
Rough
Yeah.
was a
melons.
watermelon.
Rough melons. Oh, pumpkin still works better. All right, continue.
While all this is going on, Erica is escaping from jail. She sings the guard who's supposed to be watching her to sleep, and she steals his keys. We cut back to the mine once again, where the chamber Annalise and the gang are in begins filling with water because Julian managed to spring a leak in the chamber. But Annalise is very smart, as we've proved throughout this movie, and she has an idea. Let the chamber fill with water, and then use a barrel as a boat to float up to the top of the mine shaft and out the hole that Wolfie dug. So that's what they do. Again, we have like 10 minutes left of this film. We got it. We got to keep going here. Back with Erica. As she is escaping, she runs into a masked guard. This guard is actually Dominic in disguise, but she doesn't know that. So she just
This
believes
boy
she got
loves
caught.
disguises.
This man loves you know what? This man loves a theme party. He loves a good themed costume party, I bet. So Dominic in disguise tells the other guard who has woken up that the queen has requested the prisoner, and Dominic escorts Erica outside, where she promptly tries to run away. She actually attacks Dominic. She like stomps his foot. But he takes his helmet off and tells her that he never believed anything Preminger said about her and that he has come to rescue. Everything is coming to a head now. The queen is really unsure if she's going to say I do. Like we said, the priest is like, Queen Genevieve, are you sure about this? Like, she knows this marriage is purely for the good of her people, but, you know, Preminger is definitely evil. So there's that. And right as the queen goes to say her vows, Annalise shows up and she stops the wedding. She tells her mother not to marry Preminger. She shows off her birthmark so her mom knows she's real, she's alive, and the wedding is stopped. And then Annalise reveals Preminger to be the villain. Preminger tries to ride away on a horse, but Julian and Dominic follow while Annalise and Erica take care of Nick and Knack, and the animals square up as well. But Preminger's horse is really the one to save the day, because he ends up carrying Preminger back to the castle before bucking him off and into the wedding cake.
Let's all give it up for the horse. Let's all celebrate the horse.
This horse is a hero. This is the best treatment of horses we've seen in a Barbie movie to date.
This horse is the hero of the story. This
Way
horse,
to go, Hervé. Way to go, Hervé.
this horse saved Serafina. This horse is mistreated, but only by the villain. Barbie does not mistreat any horses this entire film. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her.
Do you think the horse union cracked down on Barbie?
Definitely. The horse union came after her. They're like, listen, you cannot continue to portray yourself as a horse girl and abuse these horses.
The villains are arrested. The queen apologizes to her daughter. And Annalise tells her mom that she's in love with Julian and she wants to marry him, and that she's not going to marry King Dominic, and that she doesn't need to because she found something in the mind and it's going to be able to save the kingdom. The geodes that were down there are full of crystals. So the kingdom has a new industry and can pay off its debts. And speaking of debts, Annalise pays off Erica's debt. And Erica is free to travel and sing and do whatever she wants. Though King Dominic really wants her to stay. And he proposes. He pretty much proposes to her before she leaves. In just a few short months, Erica becomes a famous singer. But her heart is empty because she misses home. She misses Dominic. And she returns to marry him.
That was upsetting. Upsetting.
I don't know if Erica loves him or if she loves the idea of his money.
I really just wanted Erica to like leave and be a singer and live her life. I was happy with that ending.
Nah, they fell in love, so whatever.
They had a falling in love montage while they sang a duet.
All right, I'm girl.
Madame Carp also gets her comeuppance. And she goes out of business because Annalise refuses to shop there anymore. And the film ends with a double wedding and a reprise of Written in Your Heart. Literally my worst nightmare. If I'm getting married, the day's gonna be about me and my man, and no one else. If I have a double wedding, something is wrong. Please object.
Everyone note that.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is actually a triple wedding. Because Serafina and Wolfie get married too. And they have way too many kittens.
That's allowed to happen, though. They're cats. They can get away with it.
So many kittens.
Too many kittens.
No, there's no such thing.
I think there is for poor Serafina.
No. She seemed happy. That was probably like 4 or 5 litters. That's not that much for a cat. Riceball has had more litters than that.
Some of the kittens bark.
Very cute.
And that's the end of Barbie Princess and the Pauper. Save for the animated bloopers.
Did you watch those, Frankie?
I did. I did watch them. I wasn't going to stop it. They were still doing stuff, so.
I wasn't going to stop. They were still doing stuff.
I miss when films would include animated bloopers.
Yeah, like Bug's Life or Toy Story.
Mm-hmm. I think my favorite one from Princess and the Pauper is Julian breaking it down during his song.
That one I got a little cringe from. No, I think my favorite was just Martin Short. Just being Martin Short.
Martin Short just ad-libbing in the recording studio.
Yeah.
Frankie, I want to know, before we get to our official Nothing to See Here ranking, What did you give Barbie Princess and the Pauper on Letterboxd?
I gave this 3 out of 5 stars.
Only 3.
Only 3. I mean,
It deserves a 3.5 at worst.
at worst. No, it's a 3. It's a 3 out of 5 movie. All right, that's more than the other Barbie movies got. So it is the best Barbie movie so far.
Where is it on
But,
your
like,
ranking?
where is it on my yearly ranking?
Mhm.
It is number 38.
Oof.
That feels low.
I've seen 64 movies this year.
And
Okay, I didn't know what your count was at.
Yeah. It's 38 out of 64. The next highest Barbie movie is Barbie of Swan Lake at 49. It beat out Barbie as Princess and the Pauper better than Roofman. I don't know if either of you heard of Roofman. Better than the newest Karate Kid movie. Better than Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I think it's better than every single Disney movie I had to watch that was new to me this year. Yeah, it's pretty good for that. For that film, for Barbie movies, I think 38 is respectable. It's here, I'll tell you this. Number 37, it's right below Wicked for Good. It's only one spot below Wicked for Good. I think Barbie should feel real satisfied about that.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, Wicked for
Okay.
Good did kick this movie's ass.
Well, did kick this movie's ass. I'd argue it didn't, but you know,
How dare you?
to each their own.
Frankie has thoughts on Wicked for Good, but we don't have time to get into those tonight.
Mm-mm.
We don't.
Before we get to our official Nothing to See Here ranking, there are some more goofs. There were goofs in this film, though none of them are fun. None of these are fun goofs.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't write them all. I just wrote 2. At one point, Julian has a gold flower on his tie, only for it to never be seen again in this film. Not even in the same scene it was first seen in. And when Erica is disguised as Annalise, there are multiple times where she's seen with a tiara, only for the tiara to disappear in the next shot. Yeah, really boring goofs.
Yeah, not great goofs.
No, boring. All boring things like that.
We've had better goofs.
Yeah. I think the goofs from Barbie and the Nutcracker are still the best because they full on just like
I will say
got to animate things.
This lack of goofs does go with my other one of my other notes is that this is the best animated one we've seen so far. All the others were kind of at the same level of bad animation. This one is like competently animated.
Yes. We're progressively getting better animation. All right, let's rank this film. This is the number 1 Barbie film. Do we have to rank? Do we really have to debate where this is going in the ranking thus far?
No, I would put it number 1.
It's going in its number 1 spot where it deserves. But I do think for now, no, this is the number 1 Barbie film now and always.
To be fair, you don't know. You haven't seen all of the Barbie films, have you?
Anna's already made up her mind, though, Frankie.
Did you?
The number 1.
Which means she's.
Did you see the 2025 Barbie movie, the one that came out this year?
No, I have not.
Yeah, so you don't know. It could be a fucking hit, sleeper hit.
And Fairytopia, Mermaidia, I think they're better.
You're telling me you are gonna say without a shadow of a doubt that Barbie, Skipper, and the Big Baby Sing Adventure is not as good?
Are you on the Barbie movie wiki right now?
I am. Are you telling me that Barbie Big City Big Dreams
Not as good.
not as
I
good?
think that
Barbie
one's
and
actually
Chelsea.
supposed to be good.
Barbie. I'm just picking ones that seem funny to me. Barbie and Chelsea, The Lost Birthday.
How the fuck can a birthday be lost?
The latest one, Barbie and Teresa, Recipe for Friendship.
Well, Barbie, Princess and the Pauper is going to be our undisputed number one for quite some
For
time.
now.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know. Fairytopia is next.
I don't think Fairytopia beats Princess and the Pauper.
Yeah, well, you know.
one of these actually released in a theater. Are you kidding me? Come on. This one didn't go to theaters. Barbie Starlight Adventure. Theatrical release.
Well, let's rank something kind of hard. We have to rank our villain.
Oh,
Where's Preminger going? In the number one spot is Tim Curry. Second is Madame Gothel, and third is Rothbart.
See, this is hard.
I can't decide if he should go in the top spot or if Tim Curry should stay there.
I gotta be honest. He deserves the top spot. This is he's a better. Preminger is a better villain. Tim Curry's just like the best.
Amanda, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, Frankie's right.
Frankie's right.
Tim Curry's great, but Preminger is just the better. Like his plans are so much more. His plans are so vile, and he adapts them no matter what is bad that's happening.
Okay. Well, Preminger is dethroning Tim Curry as the Mouse King.
Don't say it like that.
Yeah. He's dethroning the Mouse King. Now we won't refer to him as Tim Curry. Now he's just the Mouse King because we don't want to disrespect Tim Curry.
Okay. And now, finally, we have to rank the featured gowns. This film doesn't have a proper featured gown, so we're going to rank Annalise and Erica's main dresses. So Annalise's pink dress and Erica's blue dress. Right now, the Swan Princess is in number one, and then the Sugar Plum Princess ballet fit, followed by the sparkly purple dress from Rapunzel. Honestly, I want to rank Erica's dress at number 3 and Annalise's dress at number 4 because
I would switch it up.
You would do the pink dress at number 4?
Yeah, and I hate
number 3.
pink.
I know.
Yeah, I just think Annalise's is more intricate, you know?
It is. She is royalty after all.
Even Annalise's wedding dress was more intricate, so.
Yeah, but that's not really a featured dress.
I know it's not a featured dress, but I'm just saying I like the intricate design a little bit more, and I hate the color pink. So this dress has a lot working for it. Like going.
Yeah, you know that the dress that Amanda likes the dress.
Yeah.
That's true. That's saying something.
Yeah, if I can like say, oh, this pink dress beats out a blue dress, which is blue is my favorite color.
And Erica's dress is pretty in its simplicity.
It is. It definitely is. But I don't think it's Annalise pretty, you know?
Okay. I'm more than willing to put Annalise's dress in number 3 and Erica's in number 4. I can't go above 3 for either of them because
I agree.
The featured dresses are supposed to have a moment to shine.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what what I made this ranking category. It was supposed to be like the transformation dress.
What do you think the dress is gonna be like in Lost Birthday?
I don't think there's gonna be a dress, Frankie.
Oh my god, what's gonna happen to the format of the show, Amanda?
I don't know. We're gonna break down.
Rough pumpkins, guys. Rough pumpkins.
Alright, well, I think
that's all I have.
That's the end.
That was a
Amanda.
speed run of The Princess and the Pauper.
The best Barbie movie so far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really holding out hope for Lost Birthday when we get to it. Amanda, what are we doing next week?
Okay, so back to Disney, as we normally always are at this point. We are at the Vanishing Prairie, which is another
Oh no!
documentary.
Oh no!
Do they kill any animals this time?
No. I don't know.
Whoa,
Actually,
whoa, they might.
Suicide is not here.
it's not the
they-
suicide one, right? But
Do
I
they
don't know for certain.
do they set up any animal fights in this one? Probably.
I'm sure they do. So we have that to look forward to. So
Well,
yes.
look forward is a strong word. Strong
Yeah,
phrase.
but afterwards is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
I am excited for that.
Yeah. The one
That's got
might be bad.
That's got who's in that movie? There's like someone real famous in that movie.
Yeah, I forget.
Isn't it like Kirk Douglas is in that movie?
It's somebody like that, yeah.
I'm looking it up now.
Thank
And
you.
it is Kirk Douglas is in that movie.
Mm-hmm. So,
And Peter Lorre. Oh, what a
yeah.
cast.
So we have that to look forward to. Not next week, but the week after. Or my week after,
Yeah.
In
Anyway.
2
We got
months.
Anyway, so that's where we're at. So let's wrap up because I need to get to bed because I got work tomorrow, guys.
I do too.
Yeah.
All right.
Still a Monday tomorrow.
As of recording, we are on YouTube and Spotify. If you're listening to us on YouTube, remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for a notification so you know when the episodes are uploaded. It's the holidays. Things are getting busy, and I'm off my game in the editing. So they're up whenever they're up. So hit the bell so you know when they're up.
They're up whenever they're up.
Frankie's
If
doing
you-
his best.
I am doing my best. If you're listening to us on Spotify, remember to leave a rating and review. Follow the show. No matter where you're listening to the show, please remember to share it with someone you think might enjoy what we are discussing here, whether it be the Barbie movies, the Disney movies, WCW, cryptids, ghost stories, anything that we talk about, Scooby-Doo. If you think they might be interested in it, share it with them. If you would like to send us an email where you could ask us some questions, you could send us episode ideas, just give us some comments about the show, then you can send us an email over to
nothing to see here podcast at gmail.com. As always, here is spelled HEAR.
And if you would like to see some great artwork done by Amanda, some memes created by Hannah, and images of some of the stuff that we discuss, I assume that it's been a while since we did a Barbie episode, but that you'll share images of the gowns, the dresses.
Yes, and I will also show Waffles' portrait.
Yeah,
Done
and
by
should
Amanda.
find Waffles' portrait done by Amanda. You can find all of that and more over on our Instagram page, which is
Nothing to see here, pod.
that is all the business taken care of. So saying goodbye and good night. It's Frankie.
It's Hannah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly. I think I'm gonna watch a Tim Curry movie because I feel bad that we've now dethroned him. I'm gonna go watch
But it's
it.
Martin Short. Martin Short's great.
I'm gonna go watch it.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.